Hello and welcome to EHC-TV. I am Chandler Foster with your news interview. You know, in college sometimes professors like to hit us with research papers and sourcing projects, and we have to do those projects. And sometimes those projects can get a little bit tough and we need just a little bit of help. That's why it is good for every college to have a resource called the library. And joining me here today from our own Kelly Library, Adam Alley. Adam, thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me, Chandler.
Well, you are welcome. So, first of all, let's start out with the Emory Henry College Library is called the Kelly Library. Now, how did that get its name?
So, Kelly Library, that was a donations from Frederick Kelly Thrasher Jr. And we've got a portrait of him up in the library too, right when you walk in the building, as well as a plaque that kind of discusses the donations and gifts that were given to the college in order to build the library. So we here on Emory campus, we have the Kelly Library, and we actually have a brand new, it's about 4 years old now, but new library location up in Marion as well at the Health Sciences campus.
Oh, okay. So how old is the library altogether?
So the Kelly Library, that was built in 1968, so...
55 years old.
55, yep.
All right, well that sounds good. So what all do you all offer? I know you all help with research projects and finding resources. What other cool things do you all offer?
Oh, well, we offer it all. If you need any sort of help with your research, like you said, we can sit down and make appointments so that we can do one-on-one to really get into the nitty-gritty of what you really need for your work so you can succeed. We also do fun events. I've been running a Dungeons and Dragon group with another librarian, and we've been doing that this semester. And we've done Family Feud events. We've had hot pepper monologues, which is literally where I would hand somebody a monologue for them to read, and a hot pepper. They have to eat the hot pepper and try to get all the way through the monologue without getting a drink or freaking out or coming after me with a book to hit me with. But so we try to offer a lot of fun events. We also try to offer workshops that introduce different tools that are going to help you as students to make research, paper writing, those annotated bibliographies, that dreaded
the nightmare.
Exactly. So we're always trying to offer workshops and things that will help make all of that a little bit easier.
That sounds really good, and it's very helpful. Now, your title, you are a librarian, but might I say your title sounds kind of unique to me. A public services librarian. You want to kind of explain that to me?
Yes, sure. So, public services librarian, a lot of us, we have that stereotypical kind of idea of a librarian sitting at the desk, shushing all of the patrons, making sure no one talks, no one has any food, and then they might check out some books to you. That's not. Librarians, we wear a lot of hats. Me, for the public services aspect, that means that I get to run the library's social media pages. I get to create and come up with programs and events, and I'm the one that's like coming up with all the fun things and the interaction pieces. But in all, it's really, my job is about like community, getting out there, engaging with the students, engaging with the community, and building that community that we have on campus. Because Emory and Henry it's a gem. It has the greatest kind of community, like we all really do well coming together. And so my job is kind of, building on that with the library and, helping get my services out there that we offer there as well.
And would you say that that would be your favorite part of your job, is getting to interact and talk with the other students and faculty members?
Honestly, if you would have asked me that question a couple years ago, I would have said maybe not, because I was still a little afraid to get personal and talk with people. But now that is that is why I come to work in the morning now, is to be able to interact and engage and learn about what everyone is doing on campus, whether it's their work and projects or just some of the fun things that they do with their friends.
And your job is a great way to get to do those things.
It is.
Yes, it is. So you mentioned earlier that you are in charge of running like the social media pages. Where can we find you or the Kelly Library?
Okay, that's a great question. So right now we've got two primary places that are actively updated. That's our Facebook, and you can just locate us by going to EHC Libraries or by searching the Kelly Library. We're also on Instagram, and that's where we will put up most of our information on upcoming events and things that we'll be doing in the library. And you can follow that at EHC Libraries.
All right, that sounds good. Well, it sounds like the Kelly Library's got a lot going on. Is there anything coming up in the future or upcoming that people should be on the lookout for?
Well, so our biggest thing that I'm really excited for, and we've been doing a book club through the month of October, reading Samantha Rosenthal's Living Queer History. It's a book that looks at the LGBTQ plus community in Roanoke, Virginia. So on November 6th, which is a Monday, we will be having Samantha Rosenthal at the library giving a guest speaking event, and that will be a lyceum. And I would really hope to see a whole lot of people come out for that. That's going to be a good time, and I think that will be November 6th, and I think we'll be starting at 5 o'clock.
Well, I'm going to try to be there, so everybody try to come on out and watch, and that will be a very good event. Well, if you're ever in distress or you need some help with a research project, feel free to go on over to the Kelly Library and check them out. Adam, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Chandler.
You're welcome. Well, for your EHC-TV news interview, this has been Chandler Foster.